Okay. Um, so at last week, we ended up at the end of our practice. We were centering on the energy of love in the heart. And today I'm going to go more into these details. What is the benefits of that energy of love? But before I do that, let's just practice so Nancy can tune in and because she was not on the call yesterday and I know she didn't see the video. So we're going to do this meditation uh, and you can do it with your eyes open. Um, it's actually recommended to do it with eyes open so you can use it at any time of day in the future. Um, and you just have to be aware that the connection, the beginning of the connection is only maybe 1 second. If you can hold the connection for 5 seconds in the first day or two, but trust me, in about a week or two, if you start practicing it, you'll be able to expand that connection. And within maybe 2 weeks, you will be able to hold it for half an hour. And I'll tell you more at the end of how to do it. So let's take a deep breath. You can use if it's more comfortable for you now at this point to have your eyes closed, do the eyes closed. But if you can do the eyes open, do the eyes open. So whatever works for you, as long as you get that feeling of separation. And as I was explaining before, that feeling of separation, you know that you are separating your conscious mind from subconscious is when you feel presence of being here and now, and nothing is talking, no chatter. So if it takes you 1 second, just grab that feeling and say, okay, this is what it is. Just recognize it. That's all you need to do in the beginning. Okay, so take a deep breath. I'm here and now. I am the dweller in this body. Now you're focusing in the middle of the head. You send your conscious mind in your belly. Find a nice warm spot in your belly. Put it in the nice comfortable chair. Give it an umbrella, a glass of wine if you want. Make your conscious mind comfortable, but let it stay quiet. And you're focusing on the center of your head. I am here and now. I am God in this body. This is my body. And I can take all my consciousness from my conscious mind, from the chattering mind, and I take my consciousness back to the center of my head. I am big. I am vast. Feel that feeling of expansion. I am everywhere. And then from that point, move your attention to the center, to your heart chakra, in the center of your chest. And just say, universe is love and I am love. Feel that love in the center of your heart. And you have to understand that love is not a feeling, it's the energy. So focus that it's the energy of love. And if it's hard for you to Focused on the energy of love, think of the moment when you're really, really loved someone or something, even if it's a pet or your child or your loved ones. And see if you can bring that feeling, and from that feeling, expand, feel the energy. Feel your heart chakra expanding, you're bigger, and your center of the head and your attention is in your heart. So you're bringing now your energy of love and your higher self together in your heart. And stay in that moment and see how it feels in your body. See if there is anything in your body that may be a twitching, maybe a vibration, maybe a tension, maybe something is hurting somewhere. Just pay attention what's happening in the body and what's happening to you when you expand that love energy from your heart. By now, your chattering mind is probably back. So if you notice that you have something talking in your head, just push it back down. And sometimes you have to talk to it. Just ask nicely. Let me do this experience. Let me connect. Don't worry about not being in charge. You'll be in charge later. Whatever it takes for your mind to stay quiet. But see if at any moment you hear that mind speaking up again, just push it back and center again in your head. And from the head, you go down to the heart. So let's come out now. Word on computer. All right. So the benefits. Uh, okay. So energy of love is the tool for your higher self to control your material self. So your body is your material body. And with energy of the love, and love is the glue of this universe. That's what keeps, as an energy, it keeps the universe together. Just like our etheric body keeps our atoms together and neutrons and electrons, so is love as the energy keeps everything together in our universe. So by bringing in that energy and focusing on your heart, you're letting your higher self control your physical body, because our body is usually controlled by your mind and your emotions. And when you're in a higher self, you don't have any emotions. That's another way of knowing if you are in the higher self, if you're in the center of your head, you have no emotions. Have you noticed that? Anyone? Just nod if you did. Okay. All right. So that's the benefits. Then the heart chakra, connecting all our upper chakras that belong to the higher self. The crown chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra is our higher aspects. And then the lower chakra, that is material world. So the heart chakra connects the top and the bottom. And most of you know what Merkaba is. If you know, inside the Merkaba, the two triangles, the bottom and the upper triangle and the bottom triangles, inside those triangles, there is like a one point, and that's the center of the heart. So by expanding, bringing that love energy into the heart, you're expanding into all of those chakras, and you bring it all the energies together. But the most important benefit of using this love technique is it's like taking a shower from inside the body. So when this energy in the heart starts expanding, and first it's little by little, it just opens up a chakra. And then next day, and if you do it few times a day, it's like, getting fresh air, opening the windows all the time for your chakras. So washing yourself. So the more this energy expands from the heart, it will clean the throat chakras and the lower chakras. So it goes like this and it cleans all the channels. So that's a huge benefit. So by cleaning all the chakras and aligning the chakras, you're already aligning with more healthy version of yourself. Um, but also last week I was talking about the astral energy, and the astral energy is our emotional bodies. And our emotional bodies are affecting our etheric body. And the etheric body is the glue, just like love is the glue for the universe. The etheric body is a glue for all the atoms in a physical body. So by expanding the love energy, we're cleaning our astral plane, which is full of our emotions. And let's face it, most of our emotions are negative. During the day, we encounter a lot of negative emotions. And what I also learned is that this negative emotions is that's how we lose our energy. You're tired at the end of the night because you wasted so much energy on feeling the negative emotions. So in if you would in between the love the love energy in your heart is your generator of infinite energy. If you're connecting to that, to the heart energy and bringing love in, you're bringing more and more universal energy from the top, from the bottom, from everywhere, and it's unlimited. So you get tired less if you use that little tool at any time, or anytime you had like a negative encounter, bring that love energy into your heart. But it, as I explained, it can be, what is the difference between the feeling of love towards your child, for example, and feeling and connecting to universal love is a different. There's a difference. Connecting to universal love has to be an abstract. It can be towards something. It has to be like I am. And I asked last week, to come up with your own phrase to generate that energy. It has to be your phrase. My personal phrase is I'm one with the universe. Universe is love, therefore I'm love. So you can come up with something like that, which is your personal phrase, but it has to be an abstract, has to do with universal love. And the more you bring it, that energy into your heart, you're cleaning your, and you, when you're cleaning your astral body, you're cleaning your mental body and your emotional bodies at the same time. And when you're cleaning those, your physical body becomes more aligned, and you can um, get rid of a lot of junk and diseases and any physical issues, just bringing that love energy into your heart. So pretty powerful stuff, right? um, I also wanted to talk about, since we're talking about the etherical body and diseases, I want to touch up on oncology. What is oncology? Cancer, because, it's a big issue in our society now. And the explanation from my teacher was that oncology is damage in etheric bodies. When your etheric body, and as explained, the damage is done by negative emotions. Again, negative emotions is the cause of all the bad stuff that's happening to you physically. So when your etheric body is damaged, it's not whole. It has not, I mean, not whole, but it has holes. Um, then your DNA gets damaged. And when your DNA, when it stays open with holes for a long time, then your DNA gets damaged because etheric body is a vortex of energy. And if there is not enough energy, then it can hold your molecules together. So they falling apart. And that's where the cancer starts growing. Um, so again, benefit of love energy, you can clean anything from your physical body. Okay, so I want to do the practice now and put it all together again and see how you feeling. And I want you also to focus on what's happening in your body. Okay, everybody ready? All right, let's take a deep breath. Keep your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. All your focus in the center of your head. I am my higher self. I am one with billions of souls. I come from the Logos. I am one with God. I am the dweller of this body. Pay attention to your body. See how your body feels. Now take a deep breath, and with the breath out, send your conscious mind to your lower stomach. Let it stay comfortable. Let it stay quiet. Focus on the center of your head. Take the consciousness from your conscious mind. It's not its mind, it's not its energy. You're taking it back as a higher self. I am everywhere. I am part of God, part of Logos. I am oneness. I am big. I'm feeling the expansion. I am vast. I am as big as this universe. I am a part of this consciousness. I am one with this consciousness. I evolve through this body. I am in every atom of this universe, and the whole universe is inside of me. I am part of God. I am part of this universe. We are part of all living and this material reality. This is my body. My body is my vessel. I'm in the center of the head and I'm looking at my body from the center of the head. And now see how important from being from this direction in the center of the head, how important is your everyday reality? Probably not so important. And take another breath. And if you have the conscious mind interfering, put the conscious mind back, send it back to the lower body. And ask this question: what does this body needs? You're in the center of the head, you know exactly what this body needs. Now, from being this in this perspective, being expanded, being big, being everywhere, look at the body from this perspective. You're God itself. If there is anything wrong with the body, it's very easy to fix. You can fix it because you're God. And now put your, from the center of your head, let's move down into your heart. Just take like an elevator inside your body. And you're moving down in the center of the heart and say your phrase that will turn on the love, universal love. And if you don't have your phrase, just repeat my phrase. I'm as big as the universe. Universe is love. I am love. And see if you can expand that love energy from your heart. And see if you can make it as big and strong, just like a balloon. It's expanding and it's moving into other chakras. And as it's moving up and down, it's clearing other chakras, bringing the love energy into all the chakras of your body, expanding. And now just stay in your heart, your higher self, as a consciousness. See if you can perceive the information. What is this? What is in the center of the heart? What does it feel like? Is there an emotion that comes up? Is there a material? Is it like water? Is it like air? Is it solid? Maybe you can see a color. Just ask, what is the color? And see what comes up. And you have to remember, you don't have to see it, you just know it. The information comes to you as knowing. If you're seeing colors, that's probably your conscious mind is showing you something. Conscious mind does not know anything. Send it back to its place. Ask your conscious mind not to interfere. And just look at that center in your heart as God itself and see what comes up.